Yo, what's going on, FG fam? Welcome to another episode of the Detroit Tigers franchise here on MLB The Show 20. Today is a big episode. Our minor league teams are heading towards the playoffs, and we'll see if they can clinch playoff spots, starting here with the Eerie Sea Wolves going to get up against the Bowie Bay Sox. Make sure you drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content. It's literally all we do here, and we can build a winner together. Big game here at Oak Street Park. Kirby Robert on the mound for the Bowie Bay Sox. With a 3 ERA this season, 5-5 record, has not gotten the run support he would like. He's facing Corey Corbett here in the top of the first, and the man out of Rutgers takes him deep to right field. It's out of here. 364 feet. Corbett's 7th bomb of the year. And Corey Corbett, the C potential player out of Rutgers, getting the job done here early to give us that 1-0 lead with this solo shot. And the Eerie Sea Wolves have Gerald Russo on the mound for them. 12-6 with a 2.94 ERA. He's had a pretty darn good season this year, but in a little trouble here in the bottom of the first inning, as that base hit is going to turn into a two-bagger for the lead runner, as he makes it runners on the corners. That brings up Ryan Mountcastle. Mountcastle shallow center field. This one's going to be thrown home, and the throw just not perfect to get the man out there. So it'll be 1-1. Here's a hit by Almonte into the gap, and it's just not going to get caught there. Hits the glove. And unfortunately, it'll be Bowie up 2-1. This one gets thrown away in the back, but nobody extra scoring. It ends up a triple. And then the fly out here to right field to end the first inning. So a 2-1 first inning. Gerald Russo a little lucky with the defense behind him here. And now in the bottom of the third, that one's going to fall in front of the center fielder. Madsen's out there. That'll get by him, and a triple with one out in the bottom of the third off the full count. So Cesar Avila has a chance here to bring home another run, and he will do that with this sacrifice fly. Nice catch out there in center by Madsen on that one. Ryan McKenna comes up off Russo, and he's got this one launched into the bullpen. Almost hit a fellow teammate out there in the bullpen. McKenna's 7th homer of the year, traveled 384 feet. McKenna comes up again in the bottom of the 5th inning with the bases loaded, and he launches this one to left center field. That is gone as well for a grand salami. Have a bite, a walk-off salami sandwich. Well, it's not a walk-off salami sandwich, but still a grand salami. Cole Shackelford coming into the game for the Eerie Sea Wolves. He's 6-8 on the season, and there's going to be a walk. No, a strikeout called, and did not like that call at all. Madsen would come up in the top of the 6th with 2 on, but unfortunately, he could not advance any runners with a brilliant catch there. So Cole Shackelford now with this one bouncing over to third. That's grounding into a double play, and Bowie has a chance to win this thing. They're up 8-1 in the top of the 8th, and that throw on over to first is going to prevent any more runs from coming in. It's 8-2. There's a nice strikeout on the curveball for Tom Eshelman, and Bowie Bay Sox get the win over our Eerie Sea Wolves. So maybe playoff spot in danger, not so sure here. It's 8-2. The final score. Ryan McKenna, no doubt the player of the game. He had 2 home runs in this game. Corey Corbett hit the only homer for us. He split the only RBIs with Cabrera. Javier Cabrera, that is. McKenna hit the only 2 home runs for the Bowie Bay Sox. He had 5 of their 8 RBIs. So, moving on throughout the season, Vinny Zamora hurt a little bit. Adley Rushman's going to be out 1 to 2 weeks. Hopefully he can make it back for the playoffs in the majors. He should be able to. We do end up splitting even with Bowie, 2-2. And now the Toledo Mudhens are going into their biggest series of the year against the Louisville Bats. They do win the series, they also win their division. So they will take on the Norfolk Tides in their first round, and the Erie Sea Wolves have made the postseason in AA as a wild card team. They're going to be taking on the Richmond Flying Squirrels in their first playoff series of the season, starting on the road for a 2-game set. But we're going to go into this Toledo Mudhens Norfolk Tides series. The Mudhens come in 82-58. The Norfolk Tides come in 76-64 at All-American Park. Game 1 of the International League Wild Card Series. Hoyt Stevenson, 3-7 on the year with a 4.62 ERA, 139 whip for the Norfolk Tides. So he's a guy we think we can tag up if we get to him early. There's Rolando Chapman. He gets this one over the shortstop and falls into left field for a base knock. Josh Jung then comes up in the top of the first, and Jung has this one all the way back to the wall, and a shot to score all the way from first, and Rolando Chapman will score, but they will get Josh Jung out at third, attempting to get a triple. For us, we have Super Mario Corona, the 6', 185, 23-year-old. Don't know why it doesn't show stats for him. It's probably because he's been up and down throughout AA and AAA this year. But he gets the strikeout in the first. Pitching pretty well so far is Corona. This one is Deshaun Knowles, and that's all the way back hitting the wall. That's an easy double for Deshaun. That puts him in scoring position for Darryl Spalding, who's going to get the base hit here in left field. And Deshaun Knowles attempting to score, and he will be thrown out at the plate in an attempt to score. So now Victor Mesa sits there looking at a Corona slider. Now Corona up against Sebastian Diaz. He will strike out swinging on the two-seamer. Corona's looking really good in this game. Dwight Smith Jr. going to strike out as well. He strikes out the side in the bottom of the fourth inning. Mario Corona's really rolling. He goes to the bottom of the fifth, gets the final out there but via strikeout of Lutz. Now to the top of the sixth, Mickey Moniak. This one's going deep to left, and it's into somebody's apartment building. That one is gone. A solo shot for Mickey Moniak, his first of the postseason. 371 feet on that one. So one of our big-time prospects really getting the job done here in game number 1. You'll love to see that. So Moniak helping us out big time, making it 2-0 for Mario Corona, and he's continuing to just set down batters here, as that is a great strikeout. Now he's got Monasterio up, and Monasterio with this bloop to right field. It'll be a single and more as the diving catch is not made. Easy double for Monasterio. That puts a runner in scoring position with 2 away for Nolan Cooley. And Cooley gets the base hit. They're going to attempt to score on this from third base, and no throw home. Makes it a 2-1 game as Norfolk cuts the lead in half. Corona still up on the mound, and there's the final out of the 6th. Chauncey Everett coming in to pitch for the Norfolk Tides. 5'11", 185. Here's a hit right here up the middle, and Chauncey Everett, nothing you can really do about that. Not particularly bad pitching from him, but good hitting from Tyler Freeman. Here's Deshaun Knowles, another one right into center field. Easy drop single. 2 on, nobody away in this 7th inning, and there Everett gets a nice play on it and a double play here in the top of the 7th. So we've still got that runner in scoring position, and Miguel Amaya will single that run home. Get us a little bit of insurance runs, 3-1. Tristan Lutz at the plate. He's already struck out by Mario Corona, but this time he'll get the single to lead off the bottom of the 8th. This is the chance. They're going to take him out, and David Tao coming in. 6'1", only 20 years old. This guy can pitch, but unfortunately a dribbler will get past second base, and now with 2 on, nobody away, Tao still trying to get out of this. There's a chopper. Third baseman handled. Double play ball, but they call him safe at first, so they've got runners on the corners. That is an excellent strikeout on the slider away for David Tao to make it 2 outs. Nolan Cooley goes down on the high inside heater. 98 miles an hour was too much for him. And now Darryl Spalding in the top of the 9th. This one to straightaway center. And that'll be the final out of the top of the ninth. Just a little too much air under it. To the bottom of the ninth we go. David Tao, a chance to close it down maybe. This one's going to be a gapper and a leadoff gapper for the Norfolk Tides. An instant double here. Does Tao come out? They leave him in for now, and this one to third. Nice catch on that play for the first out. A.J. Reed now dribbling one over to short. That's thrown on to first for out number 2. We're an out away, and Albert Lozano's coming into this one, 6'3", 210. He's a 25-year-old closing pitcher. We're going to use him here. 3-2, he gets the strikeout looking. How could you let that go by you in a playoff game? Embarrassing take there, and Mario Corona, player of the game, 7 very strong innings of 8 strikeout ball. Mickey Moniak goes 2 for 4 with the homer. Josh Jung and Amaya with the other RBIs for us. Dominant pitching performance, though, from Mario Corona. He had it going today. David Tao finds a way to get that hold. You love to see that. And the save from Lozano. Stevenson picks up that loss. We knew we could probably get to him early, and that's what we tried to do. Eerie Sea Wolves in their game number 1 featuring the Richmond Flying Squirrels, with 2 teams with the exact same records here at Highland Park in the Eastern League Division Series. So they have a chance here. Drew Smiley will be the starting pitcher for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. He's 5-6 this year with a 3.58 ERA and a 1.16 whip. He goes up against Trey Mullins, and he makes him look silly. Easy strikeout there. So Alexis Ojeda will be our starting pitcher in this one, facing Richie Barnhart in the bottom of the second. And that is a leadoff single in the bottom of the second, but it's turned into a double as out in center field. A little bit of trouble there making that play. That's actually going to turn into a triple. A guy with not much speed getting a triple. You just can't give that up early in the game. Socrates Brito goes down swinging on the 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Alexis Ojeda looking pretty good. Here is another chance here. This one going all the way drifting into foul territory. And a nice play out there in left field to take care of the final out. David Castro coming up. And Chris Castro, and he gets one all the way to the wall. Diving play attempt is not made. Castro trying to get into third with a triple, and he will do just that. So 2 slow players so far in this game getting triples. The difference is Trey Mullins will single Castro home and make it 1-0 in favor of the Eerie Sea Wolves. Now, Mickey Matuk up at the plate for the Flying Squirrels. This throw is way off and out of play. An error there. It's going to put a man on second with 1 away. And a very bad play attempt. And he will be safe. So, couple errors in a row here for the Seawolf defense. And that throw on to first will be the final out. So we do prevent giving up any runs. But man, defense has got to be better behind our pitchers. Corey Corbett again. He was monumental in being one of the only people to score runs in the other previous game we took a look at. But here in the playoffs, he's still trying to get it done. Unfortunately, a strikeout will not bring him home. We go to the bottom of the 6th, and this is a flare into right field. They're going to attempt to score here. And what a throw to the plate to get the final out of the 6th. Keeping that 1-0 lead, and then this rip to left field. There we go. 2-0 off of the Javier Cabrera solo shot. 413 feet for him. That's going to bring in Elvis Luciano, the 6'3", 200-pound, 23-year-old. Technically closing pitcher, using him here in a little bit of a setup role. And he gives up this deep shot all the way to the center field wall. Easy double. They don't attempt to go for the triple there. Manuel Ornelas comes into the game and hits one right out to right field. Easy play, and we get out of that. Full count in the bottom of the 8th with 2 away, and what a strikeout for Luciano as he continues very good setup pitching. Woody Madsen coming up in the top of the 9th here with a 2-2 pitch, and he gets some really good wood on this one. And that one's all the way to the wall out in right center field. Woody Madsen attempting to get to third. He will for a triple, a 1-out triple. Cal Raleigh now trying to bring him home. This one is a kind of shallow pop fly. Woody Matson's going to attempt to score anyways, but the throw is dead on balls, and that is out, as Woody Matson cannot get in there. Socrates Brito getting a hit, and this one headed towards the gap. Nice cutoff out there in center field by Woody Matson. And he'll just get to second. Randy Graves now, and he will get a walk off of Luciano. So Luciano putting 2 on with nobody away. Otto Shipley, the 19-year-old, is coming into this one. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on. He gets Matuk to strike out looking for the first out of the 9th. Then Ryan Cordell strikes out swinging on the changeup. 2 gone. But still, the winning run at the plate. And he will strike out on the 92-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. And Otto Shipley, what a performance in the 9th inning to save the game for Alexis Ojeda, who goes 6 1/3 with 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. Javier Cabrera with that home run was absolutely huge because it gave us just a little bit of insurance. Ojeda to Luciano to Shipley for the shutout by the Erie Sea Wolves in game number 1 of this division series. Drew Smiley does pick up the loss. And as we take a look at what's going on in the majors, the Rays leading by 3.5 over the Red Sox. Our Tigers are leading by 2 games over the Twins. The Athletics are winning by 5.5 games over the Angels. Twins and Indians would be your wild card teams right now, and they're up by at least 6 games. Nationals by 6.5 over the Marlins. Brewers by 14.5 over the Cubs. Rockies by 1.5 games over the Padres, and the Marlins and Padres would make the playoffs. They're at least 1.5 games up. So next we have the Tigers taking on the White Sox in a series, but we're going to still focus on the minor league playoffs as both our AAA Mudhens and our AA Eerie Sea Wolves are chasing championships. Can they get them? Let me know in the comments section below. Make sure you drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content. It's literally all we do here. And if you'll want to see some more or you missed any content, click right here to see more franchise.